From broke
Memecoins,
to riches,
taking the young
college
generation's
student
ways
turned millionaire,
This young
trading
youth
millions,
creation.
Memecoin traders turned a few
How they
thousand
turned a couple of bucks into hundreds. Is this the new way for investors? Or is this a big bubble yet to burst and come crashing down?
Welcome to the harsh reality of crypto meme coins, something they don't want you to know. For centuries, the game has been rigged. Those with power and knowledge have always found ways to manipulate and exploit those who don't have it. But here is the kicker. It's still happening today, even in the 21st century. You might think things have changed with all the information out there, but trust me, the game is still controlled by the same people. They own the game, they make the rules. And they're using dark psychology to keep you stuck in a cycle of false hope and empty promises. They'll milk you for your time, energy, and money, just like they've done for centuries. Until you realize you are still in the same position you were last year, trying to chase something that doesn't exist. And this is exactly what's happening in the meme coin world. So, sit tight and grab a pen, because I am about to break it all down for you. You need to hear this if you ever want to stop being a pawn in this game. You have one chance to break the cycle, but it's going to take real understanding and effort. Let's begin with talking about your reality, your position and your mindset. Is it fragile, or is it wanting to learn the truth? I am guessing you are a young adult or teenager. You are probably scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, bombarded with images of supercars, luxury lifestyles, and people flashing piles of cash. It's easy to get caught up in the illusion that success is just one click away. But here is the truth. That's exactly what they want. They want you to believe you can have what they have. They want you to buy into the dream. And in doing so, they pull you into a system that's rigged from the start. It's a Ponzi scheme, and you don't even realize it. You think you are going to make it big. You think you can beat the odds, help your family, and become the next big thing. But the reality is, you are falling for the trap. They want you to believe you can be part of the 1%, but the system is stacked against you from the start. It's stacked against you because your mind is fresh, easily to manipulate. In fact, it's easy to put you down a path that will only bring destruction and despair, leaving you leeching of these so-called gurus that have it all. You must remember, knowledge is the true power, and money is just a forefront off this. Remember, if it was this easy, they wouldn't be sharing the piece of the pie. Have you ever seen Donald Trump share his wealth with the poor? And if he has he shared it with the intentions of not receiving any benefit from it? Just think for a wild second. And understand, we are the Matrix. We are what makes the Matrix, and it's all a game. Can you win the game, my friend? The untold truth is simple, yet many don't realize it to happen, and that is to guilt trip you. Before you even get involved in meme coins, they start by making you feel like a failure. You are 18, and somehow, you are expected to be a millionaire already. If you are not racking in thousands by the time you hit 20, you are told you are doing something wrong. But here is the truth. You are just an average person with average parents, no trust funds, no rich uncles, and that's okay. But they'll try to make you feel like it's not. They feed on your insecurities and emotions, using them against you. They prey on your desire to be more, to break free, and they sell you a dream that's never been real. A dream you're so stuck on you will be running around like a chicken until one day you're married with kids and have a wife, and then only when you're 60-odd years old you realize you have been played all your life, yet those gurus enjoy their life. And you're sat on your rocking chair with gray hair regretting every fucking moment of your life because for some reason you thought your favorite influencer was going to make you rich. You can't simply blame them, can you? You had the same time, same resources, yet it didn't work out for you. Picture it. It's best you picture it now before you continue down this never-ending rabbit hole that will leave you chained by guilt and regret. And most importantly, your mental health will be so fucked up you will feel chained, not wanting to do anything and wish you are no more, so the never-ending regret stops. And the truth is, what can you do really? When you're 60 years old and been played a fool all your life, it's a deeper and darker rabbit hole. But I'll leave that for another video. You need to understand Gen Z is a cash cow for the elites, and those devs who create coins you think are going to make you super rich. Gen Z is programmed to lose. I've seen it all. Gen Z has become the target of manipulation, led to believe that everything should come easy. You are surrounded by so much potential, access to resources, technology, and knowledge. But instead of using that to your advantage, you are being programmed by the very people who know how to use it against you. You've been tricked into believing that instant success is just a meme coin away. But here is a harsh truth. Most of the time, you are not buying low. You are buying at the peak, only to watch your money vanish. The vast majority of meme coins never even make it to a real exchange. They get rugged, a fancy way of saying the developers have stolen all the money, and you are left with nothing. Your $100 turns into pennies in minutes. Hey, look man, if you're still watching, pat yourself on the back, because many can't take the truth and don't wish to want to know the truth. The truth is, the meme coin game is a rigged system. Here is how it works. There is always a winner and a loser in the meme coin space. And guess who's always the loser? You. Why? Because you don't know what you are doing. You are following the wrong people, following wrong accounts that post coins they're paid to promote. Whether the coin goes up or crashes, they make money. You're the one getting stuck with the losses. It's all a game. The big players do fraud on a massive scale, and because this space isn't regulated, they get away with it. They suck millions of dollars from people every single day, and you are still falling for it. But let's be clear, there is potential in meme coins, just like there is potential in any market. Why? Because I trade meme coins myself, and yes, I do make losses, but also hit profits. That's just how any game goes. You win and lose. But to win, you need to be smart. You need to understand how the bigger picture works, and the only way to do that is by learning the ins and outs of the game. This isn't a game of luck, it's a game of strategy. But let me tell you, if you think you can make it without knowledge, you are already too far behind. And believe me, you will never yield profits. Luck only happens to those who plant the seeds in order to be lucky. Let me give you an example of the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is one to read if you haven't, and in short, this book explains one of two things that are important for one's success. And they are, small habits are far better than wanting a big change in one go. And secondly, the most important is to be consistent. Having small habits and being consistent in something you want to achieve ultimately makes the world and universe want to give you what you're working towards. This is what you can call luck. Because you created small stepping stones for you to achieve this and make it happen. So my fellow companions, I stress again that knowledge is the key to any success. The harsh reality of meme coins is that this space is toxic. It's player versus player. It's a survival of the fittest. It's a digital Squid Game over and over again. If you don't know what you are doing, you are just fresh meat for the wolves. It's a brutal cycle, and unless you understand the game, you are going to keep losing. But here is the good news. You can break free from this cycle. You don't have to be a part of the game they've created. You can learn to play by your own rules. You don't need to be a victim. And here is the basic of how to escaping this endless loop of losing. In trading meme coins, here is what you need to do. Firstly, just stop falling for the hype. Start educating yourself. Learn the game and understand the risks. Stop letting your emotions rule your decisions. It's hard, but it's the only way to win in this space. If you are serious about escaping this trap and learning the truth behind meme coins, subscribe to my channel. I am about to break it all down for you, and I am giving it to you for free. Yeah, it might get me in trouble, but I am willing to take that risk if it means you finally wake up. So hit the subscribe button and let me show you how you can become profitable and save yourself from the darkness of this dirty space. Since the dawn of time, there have been people fighting against injustice, making the game fairer. It's time we do the same. And before I leave you, let me hit you with this. If you think like 99% of people, how do you ever expect to become the 1%? The choice is yours. Choose wisely.